I'm sitting here, and I'm thinking to myself, and I can feel my own emotion and others. What happened? Anywhere you go, people are, they're either real closed off, and those individuals, I believe, are those who can see shit for what it really is, and they don't see them contributing anything in this world is going to get them anything at this point. I'm just going to ride it out. And I'm thinking to myself, where does this go? What happens from here? Does this planet just self-destruct? Is there another planet? Is there a possibility that we have some type of mission? Those who fulfill it clear out karma. Is it this simple? You go somewhere. Is Atlantis in the afterlife? Is it another dimension even? As I'm thinking this, the word passengers. Passenger. And I saw in my mind, it was a month ago at least, I believe I asked them and forgot to show me something. Just show me something so that I know. I have some kind of idea of what the hell is going on, because honestly I feel like sometimes I'm in some type of enclosed thing that feels like it's moving, and I'm not on drugs. I barely smoke weed, although when I take a few hits it works. Do we have, when we pass, is it possible that we go to some other place? It could even be a ship like that. It could be that someone had that in their mind, or they had remote viewing or time travel, telepathy, imagery, this whole thing too, and they could have seen that shit. They could have been shown that. I believe the system will say, well, that's great. We don't want you telling the masses it's actually true. What we're going to do is we're going to do that, and we're going to put it into a movie, and we're going to call it sci-fi. That way, sci-fi seems like it's craziness. It can never happen here. Are you feeling a little pulse? Do you guys want me to talk about this now? I want to show you the words that are popping up. A pulsing inside of you. Did that reading upload? Because the Wi-Fi thing here, I'm just going to record them and upload them all later. But did some of you watch it where I said, do you feel something moving inside of you? This isn't nanobots. It's bigger. It's a thicker thing. It does feel like something mutating. It doesn't feel like sick or decomposing shit inside of me. But it does feel dark. It feels like alien. That's how it feels to me. And I know that people feel this too, or think this, and you can't just tell everybody, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling everybody that this is what I feel. And I believe I'm at a point now where a lot of the shit that I said has happened or is happening, and people are more inclined to believe at least part of it and then put their own twist on it. This actually makes sense. Or I'm experiencing this too. But my thing is this. I don't know, man. Tell me about this pulse. I also believe we are I'm going to keep saying it so that people don't forget. And then, what video was it that she said that shit now? That's why I'm going to do this for people who are investigator type people. And you need to know. And you forgot. This is RH as well. You special. Alien blood. Implanting us with implants while we're sleeping. Do you feel like you're getting you're probed at all? I am wondering if they're doing laser surgery through virtual reality, or that's what they're trying to practice. it could definitely be Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm going to pause this and be right back. Where the fuck is my mouse? Here we go. Oh, what's left is RHPTPTN. Sodom and Gomorrah were two ancient cities destroyed by God due to their extreme wickedness. The narrative highlights themes of sin, inhospitality, and divine judgment, with the cities often symbolizing moral decay and the consequences of rejecting righteousness. This dream I had, some of you may not have heard that message I put out. Close my eyes. Deep sleep doesn't happen often. I'm usually in a meditative state. I realize I'm not even asleep a lot, but this is one of those days. Up on a hill. It was 3-story, those homes that are all cookie cutter, 3-story homes on the hill with the wall facing the street missing. And the wind's howling. You just hear that eerie wind that you hear in End of the World movies. Beds were in there, empty. Sheets were blowing. They were tied and blowing all over the place. It was weird. It was just empty beds. Nobody in the homes. The homes looked just built. It wasn't finished. It could have been decorating the inside before the main part was finished. Focusing on what's not important. This could be the firm foundation type of thing. But it was desolate. It was eerie. And there was no one in sight. Sounds like this. Tell me about this. Rioting. Constant fighting, battling. This is a battle with God. This is also a battle with the God self, is what I believe this is. Can tell. Destroyed by God. 2 ancient cities were destroyed by God. I believe that from my perspective of this is actually destroyed by God. For me is the system, the opposition of righteousness. It's different for everyone what that is, but on a whole we understand what it is. Yeah. There could be a Taurus male, or these are God men. These are male. This could even be that, do they talk about homosexuality? This is also the end of man. All this fighting. I mean, the Hierophant card is... I'm iffy with the God thing. This is also men that fought. These are... Look at them, how they're... This looks like 300 warriors, soldiers. They fought. They stood up and fought. This is... No, they don't. Judgment. You're going to see a lot of this, man. It's just going to be everywhere. And I believe that this also could be people with the judgment are going to be calling out for God. The trumpet shit. Trumpet heard. All around the world, there's going to be a trumpet. Oh my God. I just got upset. This would be whoever your savior is, or to let the world know what's up with someone. This feels like Ra to me, with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, that it could be some kind of manifestation happening. It could be all over the world. Either you're going to hear this trumpet sound and you're going to know that this is something of holiness, is what I just heard. And you're going to know who they are. It could be that a bunch of gods are going to wind up. This could be teleportation. This to me looks like when certain people are vibrating at a certain frequency, when you're in balance with the universe. I'm guessing that is when teleportation becomes easier. Yeah, you have a designated spot. That's what this is telling me. I felt that too. Sometimes I can't tell if it's something I heard telepathically, or I see with my mind, or it was just a knowing or an idea from something I felt that I can't explain. That these could be the 144,000, a gift that they all have. Yeah, are you having a hard time getting somewhere? It may be because you're going to wind up, oh my God, yo, would that be crazy? Could you imagine hearing trumpets all over the world, and for some reason people know? It could be that a bunch of people fall and then others get raised, but it's not literally. It would be your ascension maybe level, a DNA raised could be that, would it be crazy to think that the shit that they talked about in Revelation with rapture, where one gets pulled up, that was teleportation? There's too many people that can't face you. I'm guessing that all of you who are in situations like mine, you know what kind of person you are, whether you want to put a title on a god, goddess, whatever this is, RH negative, alien, starseed, right? You are the ones who have been betrayed the worst. It's something about what you give off. I know this, but it's still hard to accept that it got this bad. Now, when they start duplicating and cloning, and then you have other beings shape-shifting as humans, now it's like on this side, it just keeps growing and growing. I can admit that I am outnumbered in this situation. I am glad that I'm outnumbered, though. You don't want to just be with the pack. You don't know what they really are like. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that can come towards you without lying about something. They're not there yet. How crazy is this? This is so sad that they can't look at you in the face. Yeah. They know that this is you. I'm on to you. They feel like there's always a light being shined. Every time they come to, you know what you are? You represent the interrogation lamp. And Logan, Grace Logan. Who is this though? What's this lovers? These are family members. This could even be a twin or a sibling. You know what I think? Oh my God, this is the main thing. Somehow, the universe wants to get all of you together. This represents for me all of you together. This looks like rapture. One's going to go out of the two. You're going to be seeing motherfuckers in the community looking up at the sky for something. You're going to be forced into isolation. Don't fight it. Just don't do it. All of the soulmates and all of those that are going to raise the vibration, that are going to do something to the universe, will be brought together at, I'm not sure if it's at the same time, but it looks like a hell of a lot of you. I don't know how big this ship is or this planet, but it has to be, or they're taking you somewhere on this planet. OV. LI. Yes, I'll meet you there via teleportation. Isn't that awesome? VIO. VO? And I see VIB. They could be saying, focus on getting your vibration high. This doesn't necessarily mean, I believe once you get to a certain level of ascension, you can eat what you want, you can use fluoride toothpaste. I don't think your pineal gland can be calcified after a certain level. You almost wish that not only were you back asleep, but maybe that you were asleep for good. Can I go back into the womb? You know, can I be the sperm that instead of going in there was like boop and dodge? What's up with wrist? Is it going to feel like somebody grabbed you by the wrist and pulled you up? You know what would be amazing? Is if we all got lifted onto some type of ship. It may be that. Let me ask. Let me see what's up. Let's see what's... I'm excited for this. What's VIB? And then left here. What's it going to be like? When you don't know me. That's what... I feel like that's what you're saying to this savior. How's it gonna be? Taking all your narcissistic, beautiful supply and cutting them off or her off. Vodka and bubbler. Sounds good. Very important banger. Okay. Good talent in the art of banging, though. Alrighty. Were there people already experienced something like this? This doesn't feel like experimentation, although something tells me that there could be a small portion of the adversaries that a lot of you had, I mean bad adversaries, who wind up getting taken for that, to be probed, and these would be the ones behind it or that used certain things. That's how it's going to come back. It won't be, oh, someone's going to bring this around me, I can handle it. No, it's going to be some dark grays, okay? And they're going to come and scoop your asses up. You're going to see the gods and shit get scooped up into their ship. Probably platinum, who knows what's on the inside, and then you're going to see something else happen. It's going to be another split, wheat and chaff, maybe. Different ships. You're going to see the one ship looks like a 68 Pinto. I don't even know if that ship was around that year. And the other one's going to look like an armored Hummer. Yep. It's Italian. It's really it's an Italian thing too. If you were asking what somebody's nationality was, Italian. But it is concerning that the not knowing is exciting to a certain extent. And you're like, can you just tell me some shit, please? And we have all this interference with psychic attacks and manipulating telepathy. Loyalty and disloyalty seems to be a big deal when it comes to this end of the world revelation, rapture, I'm going here and you're going there thing. You see, the people who still believe that there's some guy on a horse that's going to show up out of the sky, or even some savior, right? He's probably just waiting until another 500 million people die. Maybe he's just busy. You're going to see. You're going to see people who were speaking about alien shit, laws of attraction, treat people the way you want to be treated. You're going to see them get lifted, maybe in what do they call it? Hammocks and shit. It'll just be, and then the ones waiting on God, I'm telling you, this shit's going to sound like it's going to be hopping and bopping. They're going to have the UFO with butterfly doors on it, fucking hopping and popping and shit. I can't take it. With the louvres, what was it? On the windows, with a system. Which one are you? You're both gonna feel like you're lassoed, right? Just wrap this shit. I don't know. I'll tell you what. You know what they put in my mind, and I don't know why they do it. One of those alien things, they showed me in my mind something whipping around. I'm telling you. Misogynistic. High energy. You love lifting me. Yeah, lifted. I get lifted. This is usually the karmic masculine card. That they healed. They changed. They did something. They did something. There are people, whether it's women or men, and now I do believe there are way more men, which is why it came out like this. It wasn't the karmic feminine, it was the karmic male. That were like this. A lot of them are, I don't want to say healing. Did somebody say that? I don't. And those that are like this and decided it's two different things. You can either do this, landed good and plenty, maybe, or you can be like this. Depends which ship you get into. Now, I'll tell you what, you may be excited to get into a ship for those of you that just don't know how to change. What's going to happen on this planet? I'm drawn here. This just looks weird. This looks like knives would put some type of holes in the planet. These could represent even asteroids. You understand? There's going to be floods where there's water. There's going to be excessive dryness in the desert. It's just going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be, I guess, massive, profound in every area. It's going to be excessive. So it's excessive water, excessive sun, excessive what? Drought. Thank you. Excessive hunger. I am. With the compete thing, this is what I believe. Is it worth it? Is what people can feel. For those that believe in Jesus or God, you feel something has to happen, even if you're iffy about that. So it is something that you believe is happening. Everybody can feel that something is happening. This can't keep going on like this, right? Even the people who do this stupid shit, or I can feel it. You're like, God damn, something's going to happen soon. There's no fucking way that I can just keep getting away with being like this to people like this and think that, it's about to get worse, though. Happy trails to you. What would this be? You'll have something like that happening. There'll still be this chick on the phone or this dude that's like, just one more text. Yep. One more time. You're going to be left on this planet with none of this. None of this Queen of Cups. None of this, hey, how you doing? Do you need something? Are you all right? I see that you have 8 knives in you. I'm a nurse. Yeah. I got some morphine. I got some painkillers. What? This is the most tremendous pain you've ever... This is what? Burns in the sun? Oh, guess what? I have a home underground. No, you will not. The fact that somebody's attitude was, well, we'll just take it. Now my concern is warranted. Thank you. James... Hey. With her goes this sentiment, and it could be him. It's that feminine shit that we said we needed. Where now that you can tell there aren't a lot of natural born women left on the planet. You can tell. You will learn to appreciate some of you. A lot of the ones that do. I can't say a lot. This may be fated. Would it be nuts to say that those that already have that type of blood, it doesn't matter what they do. These are usually the people that handle everything the right way as much as they can. They're honest to a fault. They know this. You may wind up hanging with the wrong people and changing a little bit, but eventually the universe will separate the shit out of you and everybody else. And then you start to realize just how few people on the planet are like you. And that people really don't like people like you. There aren't many people who genuinely like you. There is no shot, says they. And not with all this goodness that comes with you and all this love and this genuine. There's no shot in hell. We're going to keep letting this go on. And we don't want you to keep fighting. You know what I mean? Like, you keep going back to the same people, the same job, and the same relationships, and you're constantly fighting. We're tired of seeing you have to do this. Aren't you tired as well? How can we be more tired than you, and you're the one that's fighting? They see things and hear things. Don't forget. I have to remind myself this. I think they're just saying, just be, see how she's sitting there like, okay, all right, I'm good now, right? It gets you hyped up. I feel like you don't get hyped up, though. And there are people, I can see that there are people who are constantly saying, nope, no, I'm not going to change. I don't need to change. It's not me. Or nope, da-da-da-da. I'm telling you, they're going to wish this, her here with this is that type of man or woman. You notice when they're gone from the world, they pass away. Arguing with this woman, you're going to see what kind of shit happens after this type of is fully removed off this planet. There are people who made comments and all different ages, it feels to me, about, I hope that this is Babylon and shit. I mean, how great would it be just to do this and not have any responsibility? That is great. And some people, that was their destined path until other people got involved. They will get what they're supposed to, even if other people have to be moved out of the way. It's just something that is. They've been casting spells saying this shit, I guess, so to speak, where now they're saying, I would love that. And those of us who are ascended are like, that's cool and everything, but we just have a greater sense of self. We're going to get what we've been putting out. They're going to get what they've been putting out. And at the end of the day, you can say, I deserve everything that's coming to me. And know that you're all right saying that shit. Universe, bring me what's coming to me as I know myself to be right now. I believe the universe knows that you don't remember what you may have done in past lives. So just make it known, I guess, covertly. I deserve what's coming to me unless... We're narcissists too, don't forget. See ya.